standing here kind of in the middle of Chinatown in Bangkok, and around here in this area here you have a lot of activities, lots of street shopping, and there are many small streets here just full and jam-packed of people here. I'm up by the main road, Yaowarat Road, I think the name is, and I think I will go down to the right and just explore, see what we can find out here in town. This main street is just packed, as you can see, with cars, buses, tuk-tuks, and many people walking, you know. And you see the Chinese influence here right now. Lots of Chinese restaurants. On the side streets, if you go closer to the river is actually to the right, like a couple of blocks. There's a lot of Thai and other, you know, types of shops. But here it's mainly Chinese. You see Chinese writings everywhere. And of course, in an international city like this, it will always be like a hybrid. You see Thai, Chinese, everything is mixed. English, you name it, and you have it. There's a guy selling tea here. Yeah, the typical Chinese stuff. You have everything from mushrooms to health stuff to candy, as you can see here. Right now I see a police guy in the middle of the street trying to increase the flow here. I don't know why. Maybe it's jam-packed, right? Too many people. In Bangkok, Chinatown. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Here's like the souvenir corner where you can buy everything from fans to decoration, small stuff, right? You see the color scheme is red and gold. And here's an example of a super busy side street going down, and that's probably a hybrid between, you know, Chinese and Thai and anything else, I guess. Today, by the way, is a nice day. It's kind of clear today. You see some clouds up in the sky, but it's not too crazy. The temperature is high again. And as usual, you see the walkway here is kind of filled with businesses. So sometimes you have a hard time to move around here. You have to go out in the street. But even the first few, you know, feet/meters in the street is also full of motorcycles, mopeds, tuk-tuks, things like that. So what do we have here? More mushrooms, more dried fruit, almonds, eternal life. I'm not even sure what they're selling, but you see there is a variety of everything. So if you're into like healthy cooking, this might be the place. And the tuk-tuk guys, they are just sitting down here waiting for customers. Okay, I will sneak behind here. See some cherries, some grapes. Oh, these apples look really good. People are coming here buying, you know, fresh fruit. They can pick whatever they like. Here's another alleyway. You see, it's kind of dark, but still jam-packed with business. Let's take a look at these houses up here. They use these intense colors. See the power lines? Again, it's like a very interesting way of doing business here, right? And this one looks good. Here we have the all kind of shrimps. It's like dried shrimps. That looks really nice, right? Good for cooking. Yeah. And you can smell these shrimp. That looks or smells fantastic. I mean, imagine that. You fry it up a little bit and throw in some rice and onions and whatever, and it's going to be super nice. All right, so what do we have here? I see behind all these cables, behind the electrical grid up here, you see what looks like some kind of temple structure. See a couple of backpackers coming here. They just walk around. So a place like this will draw attention to all kind of people, right? More cooking, more food. A place like this is just action. Okay. So this is some kind of shrine in the middle of it. You see the usual sign, no photography, whatever. And I just move on here. We have some baby bananas. It looks like some sweets. Yeah, more sweets here. And a street like this is, what is it, like 12 to 15 feet wide, and we have like action on both sides here. The thing is, if you're looking for something specific, I mean, I wouldn't know where to even go and find it. I like this guy. Crazy horse, right? As you can see here, it's a very busy area here. People are going in, people are coming out, everybody going shopping. And you can look at all the signs. You can definitely see all the Chinese signs up here. And what I need to do now is to go down in that direction there. So let's do that. Another bunch of tourists getting scammed by these tuk-tuk drivers. Always overcharging. You expect to pay double, triple, sometimes even more what you should really pay. It's still cheap if you are coming from another country, you know, maybe in Europe, maybe in America, whatever. But to be here, it's a complete rip-off. You know, to go a couple of blocks and you pay way more than you should. So for these guys, tourists are really a gold mine. It would be fun to have a business like that. You just buy a tuk-tuk and you start ripping people off. That would be very interesting. Kind of cool concept, right? Start high, always. You go one city block and you pay like 300 baht, which is super ridiculous. Here we have some nice dresses, both for ladies and for men. You see the red, the yellow is kind of nice, right? You have some kids stuff for smaller kids, so they can look really cute. They have more dried, healthy stuff, another food stand, and we are coming down to more clothing stuff here. Everything just right next to traffic. Let me take a step out in traffic here. There's a rolling fruit stand here, just coming down the street. They probably moved location. You see all the signs here. It's just crazy busy. What do we have here? Some nice signs telling you about luck and fortune, I guess. And it looks like many of these people here, they just come out to do the daily shopping, you know. And of course, what do we have here? We have like a durian stand right there. Pretty nice. Nice durian. They look like freshly cut even. $140. Okay. A pack for 140. That's not too bad actually. Here we have jackfruit. And all over the place here in Chinatown, wherever you go, you have these jewelry stores selling gold, 18 karat, 24 karat, you name it. Even, you know, tourist one like 14 carats. And the area here is also dividing into these side streets you see on the other side. So Chinatown here is kind of widespread. It's pretty big actually. I'm not sure how to rate it in size, but at least this road here is almost entirely Chinese. And every 100 yards like that is a side street going into the left, going down to the right, and we have parallel streets. So it's absorbing, you know, many city blocks here of city size, right? And when you come to the end, or to the beginning maybe I should say, of this street, then you will be right next to some of these very nice temples they have here. And the way I'm going right now, if I continue to walk here, I will end up at the main railway station here. eventually. And by the railway station you also have the metro system. So you can actually find communication. I took the boat, as a matter of fact. Because sometimes it's actually quicker to take the express boat and go on the river because you avoid traffic. And another good thing is you are away from all the smoke and exhaust from these cars, because the air is so super bad here. It's really bad. But if you're out on the river, well, actually I take that back. It can be really bad at the river too, because these boats, I mean, the river is packed with boats. Not like the street here, but they basically produce a lot of diesel fumes. These giant boats, right? So in certain areas, especially close to these touristy places, you will feel it. I mean, really. But anyway, traveling on the river is the way to do it. I mean, it's really cool. You see a lot of stuff. It's more fresh than here, and it's dirt cheap. You pay 15 baht and you can go as far as you want, pretty much. And they stop everywhere. They have 30 stations that go north, and they have, I forgot if it's 6 stations that go like south. It looks like these corner stores. They are all selling gold, like this. Yeah. I'm almost at the end of the street, and I think I will go to the other side here, because they have some nice older buildings here, and I can just walk up there and see what is going on here. So down to the right here we have the famous temple of the Golden Buddha. It's probably like 5 minutes walk. And I'm crossing the street here. And I'm looking up this busy main street in Chinatown. You see all the signs, all the Chinese signs up there. That looks like that center of Chinatown. More durian fruit on the other side, maybe pineapples here. Looks really good. I'm sliding over here. And I will go up to the street you see up there and then make a right, possibly. So while I'm walking here, I realized that this is a pretty big Chinatown, because you can just continue to walk here, city block after city block after city block, and it's still Chinatown, and it's just packed with, you know, business. And eventually it will blend over or fade over to some kind of Thai community, right? Because we are in Bangkok and it's not China, but the influence here is pretty strong. I think I will go over here and make a right and kind of go around this block here and come back in. I see a Domino's pizza here in the corner. In case you want pizza, then this would be the place. Okay. So I continue my journey here on the side street, and I'm not sure if this is a lottery stuff or whatever that is there, but they are selling these tickets, paper tickets everywhere. But as an outsider, I would never understand what they are really doing here. Another restaurant here. And as you can see now, we have the temple of the golden Buddha statue here right in the background, and that's actually right next to Chinatown. My plan here was actually to turn earlier, but I didn't find a way around here, so I actually ended up down here, which is fine. I'm going to cross over to the other street and go back up to Chinatown. This is a more quiet area and also kind of residential. People actually live in here in these two storage houses. Okay, and here is probably the maybe we can call it the entrance into Chinatown behind me here. And the tourist buses are lined up right here. It's a long row of buses here, as you can see. Hello. Yeah, these guys want to be on video. Hello,
India.
hello.
India.
Where are you? India.
Where are you from?
Sweden.
Sweden, right?
Yeah, all right. Nice meeting you too. All right. So we need to cross the street here quickly, because these buses are not stopping, they just move on. There's a temple. Temple of Chinatown. I don't know what kind of temple it is, but the nicest one is across the street. That's the real temple. That's a Thai temple with the golden Buddha statue, and that's really amazing. This is just a basic one compared to the other one. I'm just saying. I mean, the white one you see over there, that's a super interesting temple. I mean, there is nothing else like that in the world. This one you can see in every Chinatown. They have a Chinese version of this temple here. But I think in the end, I mean, the meaning is the same. I mean, people are praying, as you can see here, and that is probably what is important. It's just that in that temple you have so much gold, real gold, so it's crazy. I mean, that statue in there is so big, so valuable, so beautiful, so it's crazy, right? So find out the golden Buddha temple. All right, I'm on my way back into the heart of Chinatown here. And at some point I need to find something really cold to drink, because I'm sweating away gallons here when I'm walking. What an interesting view, right? Thai culture, Chinese culture, side by side. But after all, we are in Thailand, right? And it should be Thai culture. But the Chinese, they just came and built up their own little community here. And everybody loves Chinatown, right? Because you can buy so much crazy stuff. Let's see if I can pass the tourists. Yeah, hello. Yeah, some ladies eating breakfast. I see some Hong Kong food across the street. There's some Hong Kong kitchen. Hello. Yeah, friendly people everywhere. And especially when you walk around like I do here, I mean, people are very curious what is going on, what's happening. I mean, is this private, is it TV, what is it? It's basically just a guy lost in Bangkok. I mean, that's what it is. And I'm totally lost. I have no idea where I am. But it makes it more fun, on the other hand. I mean, I don't even want to know where I am, right? I want to just cruise around and explore and find new interesting things.